What's going on? It's Tuesday, the last Tuesday of May. Hope you had a great Memorial Day weekend. I'm Frank Williams Jr. It's time for the Homegrown Happy Hour, and my guest, coming from Sterling Heights, it's Lisa Mary.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
It's been almost 2 years since you've been on the show.
Almost. Yeah. Crazy.
I think that's the longest gap between artists we've ever had on the show.
Really?
We have to change that. Next time you're on, it's going to be a shorter time around.
Exactly.
But last time you were on, though, you were promoting a new album.
Yes.
And did pretty good. Did you a lot of things. Well,
Yeah.
this time around, you're promoting another new album.
Yeah.
What's the details on this? When you shoot for this to come out?
Honestly, I don't have a time frame yet. We're just still kind of writing the music and recording it right now. But I'm really excited about the songs that we're writing, and I just can't wait for people to hear it.
And that's what you came here to do, is to play some of the songs.
Yeah, of
so
course.
if you're watching on Facebook, feel free to critique. She's looking for that.
Please.
Kind of. They're going on the album anyways, but but it'd be good to know.
You're right.
Well, let's start with the old single though. Let's hear the
Yeah.
one that started it all with this one. That you were on the show last time to promote Whiskey Tears.
Yes.
But you're too young to have whiskey tears. That sounds like
You know what? Everyone says that I look like I'm 16, 17, but I'm 22.
Okay.
I'm old enough to drink
You get older-
whiskey tears.
Still too young to have whiskey tears though. That's only such like a terrible.
Yeah. Maybe.
Is this a real story based on a true
It is.
story?
It
Okay.
is. I was in a really toxic relationship like 3 or 4 years ago now, and we wrote a song about it. And yeah,
All right.
it's as simple as that. I guess.
All right, here we go. Lisa Mary, Whiskey Tears, live at Music Town.
Into a dive on the other side of town. You know, the place where we used to hang around. We would sit and play pool till they kicked us out. Everybody asked me where you are. Didn't say a word, but I headed for the bar. Then I sat down and ordered me a crown. I don't know how this night is gonna end. All I know is that your memory will be dead. So bartender, pour me whiskey. Ain't got time for none of that beer. Feel like crying whiskey tears. And don't you cut me off until I can't see clear. Tonight I'll be crying whiskey tears. I just keep thinking over and over everything we had. It grew colder, there's nothing left to say but to turn and walk away. There's only one way to get you off my mind, to kill your memory and to leave you behind. Tender, one more round on the rebound. The night is young, so am I. I got some whiskey tears to cry. So let's raise a toast to letting go, to who held me back for years. Feel like crying whiskey tears. And I think I'll catch the next plane for anywhere but here. Feel like crying whiskey tears. There's a boy at the end of the bar, and he's looking right at me. I think it's time for a one-night memory. Gonna take him on the dance floor, let him whisper in my ear. We'll be crying whiskey tears. Well, I hope he's got a truck outside. Lord knows that I can't drive, 'cause I've been crying whiskey tears. Crying whiskey tears. And I saved them for all these years. Hey, bartender, where's my tab? I'm out of here. I'm done crying whiskey tears.
Awesome.
Thank you.
So the new album that's coming out, do you have any names for it? Like, you thought of it?
Not a clue. We're very, very early on to the album, but yeah.
When you perform live, do you perform with just you, or do you have a band? Or?
It really depends on the show. I love doing my acoustic shows, but I do love bringing my band out too, just depending on the show and where we're playing.
But like when you practice, is it usually a full band kind of thing?
Again, kind of just depends, but most of the time it's it just depends on the show.
Is it the same group of people every time?
Oh yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
So I hear you're going to CMA Fest next week.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
Are you checking it out, or are you actually playing?
I'm playing.
Okay, so what's the details on that? Because I know a lot of people that are going down for that.
Yeah, it's like this will be my 5th year going, which I was counting it, and I'm like, wow, has it really been 5 years? But yeah, this will be my 5th year going. I got a whole bunch of performances downtown. I'm doing a couple of radio interviews, and I also have a meet and greet inside Fanfare X. So,
that's awesome.
Yeah.
5 years.
5
How
years.
long have you been doing music for? How long have you been playing?
7.
Okay.
Yeah.
What got you to think that I want to do music now? Like, what was the one moment that really got you hooked on playing and performing and doing all that?
When I was 6 years old, my grandparents took me to Frankenmuth, and we were having dinner at the Bavarian Inn, and there was a guy walking around with an accordion. And my grandma pulls him over, and he comes to our table, and I said, do you know Have You Ever Been Lonely? Which is like an old like Patsy Cline duet. And I stood up on top of the booth, and I just sang the song.
While you're playing the accordion?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and I came home, and I'm like, I want to sing. So.
Did they bought you a guitar?
Yeah.
And you started playing it?
Yeah, 2 years later, they bought me a guitar.
Right. You probably bugged them enough. Like, oh, maybe she is serious about this.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I mean, I went to a little performing arts high school, and it took my parents so long for, me to convince them, like, hey, like, I'm serious about this. Like, I want to, like, go to this school. I want to pursue music. So.
But this isn't all you do. You have a day job.
I do.
Want to shout out your people? Where do you work?
Yeah, I work at Kohl's, and I'm a beauty supervisor out there.
And what Kohl's is it?
Lakeside.
Oh, shout out to the people at Lakeside. The Kohl's at Lakeside. I get my shoes there.
Do you?
Yeah.
I get my shoes there too.
I need to get your discount. There we go. See? Now she's quiet.
It's pretty good.
That ain't gonna happen.
It's pretty good. I can't
But
lie.
what are you playing closer to home? You got this thing out in Canton, the Canton? Something?
Yeah, it's gonna be my band and I. It'll be at the Canton Liberty Festival. I believe it'll be inside the amphitheater. And that is Saturday, June 15th.
Oh, so it's coming up.
Yeah, really
Same day as Hoedown, though.
Yes, it is. I know. I was so bummed. I really wanted to
It's all
go.
right. People will go and check it out. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
It'll be a great time.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's hear another song though. And this one I want off the new what you got kind of going right now.
Yeah. So
this one's called Second Wind.
Yes.
Perfect for second song.
Yes. So sad backstory. But a little 2 summers ago, I know you know this, but I was in a really bad car accident that completely changed the way that I view life. And when I wrote this song with Greg Stryker, and when he presented the idea to me, like, it totally hit home, because if there's one thing that I can remember, like, from my recovery is, as crazy as it sounds, like, I felt so disconnected from myself, and I felt like my life kind of lacked of a purpose. So when I was able to get back to music again, it really felt like my second wind. So.
Which I'm very glad that you did, because I know how hard that was for you. I remember that happening. You're actually supposed to be on the show right around that time.
I
too.
was, yeah.
Yeah, and I remember it was tough for you to get back into the game a little bit.
It was. It took 7 months fully.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you're here, sitting here and playing. That's awesome.
Well, thank you.
So this is called Second Wind.
Second Wind, brand new. I've been way down for so long, can't tell which way the wind blows. Carry the weight on my shoulders, down for the count, but I didn't tap out, yeah. Oh, I'm getting my second wind. Oh, I feel my heart beat again. Lately I've been
awesome. You mentioned Greg Stryker before you played that song, and he told me he was supposed to be here today. Did he forget?
I know.
No, really though, Greg, he's doing something cool.
Oh yeah, he's
so
on-
you know he wasn't. He hit you up before.
Oh yeah, he's recording new music, so I'll give him a pass
All right,
this
we'll
time.
give him a pass. But Greg, tell me. I'm just kidding. No, I mean you were the guest. I just talked to him before I talked to you, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be great." I'm like, "All right, cool. I'll see you there."
Yeah.
Nothing.
He leads a busy life, so do I. It makes sense.
No, he's always great. He's on. I think he's got the record for being on it. He's not always on as like the star of like the featured artist.
Yeah.
He's played with you the last time you were on, I think.
Oh yeah.
You're not the only one he's played with. I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, he's a cool guy though.
Yeah,
I like
very
Greg.
cool guy.
And it's funny because my dad even knows who Greg Stryker is. My uncles knows who Greg Stryker
Oh,
is.
my
He's been
mom
around-
knew who Greg was
He's been
before.
around for so long.
Yeah, he
So shout out to
has.
Greg. Thanks for all you do, man.
Yes.
So, but here's the deal. So you got this new album. You don't know what date it's coming out.
Not a clue.
You don't even know what it's gonna be called.
No.
But you do know what the first single is gonna be.
I do, and it was such an easy choice. So, this new song is called "Dive," and I'm so excited. It comes out on all major platforms on Friday, and this song, kind of correlating with the last song, is kind of in relation to the car accident I was in. But this one is definitely a little more uplifting, and well, the other one was too. But this one is specifically geared towards encouraging other accident victims. And if there's one thing I knew I wanted to do when I got back to music, it was to do just that, encourage other accident victims. And so for this song, I've actually partnered with the Crash Support Network, and a portion of my proceeds is going to go towards the network. And that's all about different car accident survivors and caregivers coming together to, discuss their recovery and their struggles and encourage one another. So very cool platform.
Absolutely.
Yes.
That's awesome. I can't wait to hear this.
Yes. So this is Dive. Someone told me when I was younger, I gotta learn to take a chance. Leap of faith will do you wonders. Never run out of gas. You better dive into the fire. Anything you want and desire, it's right there in your hands. You better dive into the deep end. This ain't practice, this ain't pretend. Only get one chance in life, so you better dive. Took a crash to change my direction. Took life for granted way too long. Now I live in the moment, every minute, every second, every song. You better dive into the fire. Anything you want and desire, it's right there in your hands. You better dive into the deep end. This ain't practice, this ain't pretend. Only get one chance in life, so you better dive. Don't you have regrets? Is it something you'll never forget? Oh. You better dive into the fire. Anything you want and desire, it's right there in your hands. You better dive into the deep end. This ain't practice, this ain't pretend. Only get one chance in life. You better dive. You better dive. You better dive. You better dive.
Awesome. You don't have to go back to work after this, do you?
Unfortunately.
You really?
I do. I work at 3.
Well, thank you, Coles, for giving her the day off.
Thank you.
What's your plan for the rest of the week? I hear you're going to be on the news or something like that.
Yeah, I'm going to be on TV 20 on Friday, and then I'm going to be on Fox 2 on Monday.
That is awesome.
Yeah,
what's
promoting
going
the
on?
new
So
song.
what's the deal? It's like kind of like the Fox 2. Is it like the 9 or
Yeah,
whatever
the
it is?
9. Yeah.
That's awesome.
And I think the TV 20 is somewhere in the 8 o'clock news.
That's going to be all. That's really exciting.
Yeah, I'm very
Can't wait to see
excited.
that. I have a DVR. I'll be on the air.
Yes,
I think the
please.
studio gets it.
Cool.
I'm always so distracted. I always say that, like with the Stanley Cup playoffs being on
Oh
and
my
the NBA
gosh.
playoffs. I'm always like, oh, great. I'm going to be at work, doing my show, have the TV's going, and I'll turn the games on, but I won't pay attention to any of it.
Right.
But I'll DVR that for sure.
Well, thanks.
Well, Lisa, thank you so much for coming in.
Of course.
Hopefully
Thank
the
you for
traffic's
having
not
me.
that bad going home as it was to get
Oh,
here.
my goodness.
I get it, though. We do the same route.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
So, and hopefully it's not 2 years.
No.
We're almost 2 years until
no,
next time you're
I'd
on.
love to come back soon.
When the album's actually out, we'll do it.
Yes.
How's that?
I like that plan.
All right, we're live at Music Town Detroit inside the Hockey Town Cafe every Tuesday for the Homegrown Happy Hour. If you're local and you want to be on, send me some music. FrankJrRadio@gmail.com. I'm Frank Williams Jr. This has been Lisa Mary. We'll see you next week.